Alrighty guys, welcome back to the continuation of Horizon Forbidden West. We have completed our first main mission here at the Chain Scrape to get things up and running again. The Bristlebacks were no match for us, although they did put up a pretty good fight. And there were some other things that we decided to explore in the last one, figuring out how to actually get through our first ruin, which was pretty interesting. And
yeah, that didn't take long at all, did it?
Discovering a vista, which is kind of like the, what were those called again? The vantage points in Zero Dawn. So that was very interesting because you had to position yourself in the right place with the utilization of your focus, which was actually really neat, and it was kind of complicated at first, but we ended up finding it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a few side missions for Chain Scrape, and we'll see where this takes us. So let's talk to our lady here and see what she's got available for us, and then we'll probably go through town and look at some of the merchant shops and go through all that kind of cool stuff. So let's see what she's got for us. Oh, wait, what? I thought this was one of the side missions. Ha! It's not. Okay.
Man, this dude's an idiot.
Let's head on up to where this side quest is. New quest. Let's see what they want from us.
I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chain Scrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it?
Let's start with the injury, my man.
You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Ulvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Ulvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
My friend, that's not how it should be working around here.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Ulvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Ulvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Ulvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Well, let's see what we can do to help you, buddy.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, deep trouble. Let's check this out. See what we can do for our pal here. All right. Check the map real quick. Oh my goodness, that is a long way. What we're gonna encounter? Not too much. Okay, this will be interesting because it'll get us right here to the next spot, in which we probably could end up finding possibly a tall neck if they have anything to do with unlocking more of the map. But yeah, 800 some meters away. Right?
I've heard of your adventures. My armor can help.
You know what? Let's actually check out a workbench real quick. Let's see if there's anything we can do here. Let's see. I don't really know what we can do. Okay, so we do need... We need, certain resources, right. A burrow sound shell. I like how you can create jobs for this and you can actually find exactly what you need in order to move forward with upgrades. That's really cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we have. Okay, let's upgrade this. Weapon stats improved. Braided wire. Let's see what else we have. Okay. Yep, let's go ahead and do this one. So we're going to have to end up finding some more braided wire. Something that either can be bought or probably found out in the world. Let's see. Outfit upgrades. Increases resistances. Let's see. Okay, we can make this happen. Let's see here. Acid trip. Yeah, let's make one of these real quick. And we'll make another last drop. Okay. Alrighty. What's this? This is your stash. Okay, it can be found in every settlement as well as many other locations throughout the world. When you gather items beyond your carrying capacity, excess items will be sent to your stash. From here, you can retrieve items individually or restock all your resources by holding square. By upgrading your pouches at the workbench, you can increase your carrying capacity. Is that not something I saw at the workbench?
You can't just replace a lucky hammer?
Yeah, like pouches in like our pouch and whatnot. Is that something we do here, or can we do that just in the main menu? Yeah, here we go. A wishbone, squirrel hide, boar hide, squirrel bone. So in order to get the upgrades that we need here, we're gonna have to do some animal hunt.
What? First the machines, now you want to sacrifice innocent critters?
Yeah, boar hide. So we need 2 boar hide. Let's do this in a little bit. Let's go ahead and go for this side mission, and then we're gonna create a job to get our resources capacity, our resource capacity increased. And then here is a merchant. Okay. So they have outfits. She's looking stellar, ain't she? So these are the only ones that he has. This one's pretty cool, though.
Come back and I'll show you my wares once again.
So you got a lucky.
Yep, we just wanted to go through that a little bit. Let's actually see what this is. I'm gonna climb things I shouldn't climb. There we go. Now, where was that question mark at? It's in there. Geronimo! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't, like, drop down. Okay, there we go. What is this? Okay. Here, let's sell a couple things. Mark to sell, okay. Ancient toothpick. Yep, we'll just sell the valuables. Okay, so we gotta keep this for now. You see why I be doing this? We're just trying to get to the mission, and here I am doing what I usually do. Going in all different types of directions when I shouldn't be. Hey! Come on, buddy. Let's go to the Barren Light.
What's your secret, sister? How'd you clear out those machines?
Okay, here we go. Woo! Hey, look out! Yeah, they definitely added some camera enhancements to the riding. Hey guys, what's up? Whoop! You didn't see nothing. You didn't see anything. Okay.
I've been spotted.
He got me a little bit. And with the critical strike. Who else wants some? That's what I thought. Okay, back on track. We had to let them know who was in charge around here.
Barren Light. Last part of the symbol before the Forbidden West. And the College of Horn. That means the embassy's starting soon.
Let's see what's going on here.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
We're okay for now, Aloy. Let's just head over to the main dude over here, see who we gotta talk to.
There's Erend.
Hey, there's our buddy.
He's had a few.
You're in a sour mood.
That broken ribs will do that to you.
Right.
The inventory is full. I didn't get enough time to read that. I wasn't paying attention.
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
Taking the edge off?
Well, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's had a few. You can definitely tell.
I better get going.
Right, I'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Yeah, we're best pals. We saved each other's lives a few times back. Okay. Let's move forward, see what's going on here.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tenakth up there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tenakth marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Carja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tenakth have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Carja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tenakth return personal effects taken from Carja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tenakth are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tenakth Marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our sun priest until they concede. Paeve over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Kind of funny how he'll be talking all animated and then back to straight face.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tenakth tore down this place during
Hey, I
bad
could go up there,
raids.
but, you know,
Years of labor,
maybe another day.
we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulven was thrilled.
Yeah, look at us, you know, just going at their pace. Playing this game like this is in real time right now, like this is really happening. You know, this isn't a video game right now. Dude, what are you doing?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Had me confused, like,
Commander, better brace yourself.
thought he was gonna walk off the cliff or something. Like, hey, you know, the game just started, man. Okay, we don't need this just yet.
With these barbarians, beyond me. Agreed. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tenakth are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait?
Beautiful.
Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
We're about taking chances over here. We're all about that life.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Floral. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior!
I don't care if it's the devil between herself. The gate is a shield, so that won't grow.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Erend.
What's happening? You know, the
orders.
usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
That's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard.
You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face?
What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Yeah, we're a team! The co-op experience begins!
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
It's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do.
Yeah, man, keep up.
We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow Marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Of course. I didn't ask you for no reason.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
Oh man, there's so much to this I'm not going to remember it all.
You said the Kurut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Oh my gosh.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kurut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
Let's keep going, folks!
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the Marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Holy moly.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you. And he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
It is time!
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The never-ending beginning of the story.
Karja have opened the gates.
Continues.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Isn't the Claw Strider cute?
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Fashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
This is just a side mission?
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Karja! Stand your ground! Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Maybe I mistakenly done the main mission. I mistakenly done the main mission. I thought this whole time... Use rocks to attract unaware enemies. Okay. This whole time I thought that I was doing...
What? You thought this was going to be a light stroll meeting Regalla and her minions for tea?
This whole time I thought I was doing a side mission. Yeah, we don't need to change.
Check on them!
Firing now! Are you okay? Ammo for you! Hit her again!
They're circling around us. Oh, this is pretty confusing.
I've got these heads!
I can keep going.
Firing!
Yeah, this is pretty confusing.
Have that Easterner!
I was going for him, but okay then. Come here, bitch. Dead.
I'll stop you! I'll flush her out!
Oh, that was right for the head. Right for the head. It didn't hit.
Not my chance.
That's another one down.
Another one down! We can win this! Hey, that armor!
Critical strike. This is intense.
You and me now, Bo.
We've survived worse.
It just won't die!
Look out! Get away from my friend!
While they're missing their armor!
Take him down! Critical strike!
He's hurt! Watch yourself, Aloy!
I'm not giving up.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm on this one! On target!
That really felt like a headshot, but I guess it wasn't. Oh, I'm getting hit from all directions!
What?
They didn't say it was gonna be easy. All these guys are almost dead. Look out! Okay, that take care of that guy right there. Okay, we'll go ahead and take that real quick so we got an extra one. Woo! It's really hard to target these things, too.
Flyer's not gonna stay.
Come on through, buddy! It's waiting for you! charged right through it. Okay, we got it all down. Oh, look out! He's charging us. There we go. Alrighty. I'll just take that. We got this dude just sitting over here just for no reason. He's just not even moving. I don't know why he's not moving, but we'll go ahead and take him. He's down. Hey, get back here!
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
It's not over. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's definitely got some tech. He's got some high-tech upgrades here.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
We have an opportunity to do so.
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield.
Ooh. There we go.
Give it up.
Off with his helmet.
His shield's regenerated. You break its guard.
Woo! Look out! Oh, what did he hit me with?
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me.
Ooh, we're taking all the armor off. Critical strike. Woo. Here, let me take what you got, buddy. Okay.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Bye, Angela. Good seeing you.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I swear I thought I was just doing a side mission. I did not realize that that was one of the main missions at all. They fought valiantly. May they rest in peace. This is just the beginning.
Of the end for you.
What was that?
It's salvage time, boys.
Hey, those are my kills. Well, I guess it is for the good of, what was this place called? I don't even remember. Ooh, something new?
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Yes, the glider! Or it might be a shield. I don't know. We'll see.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
They really love story in this, don't they?
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Finally, time to go!
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh boy, okay. The main quest of the embassy completed. Or was it? Yeah. Level 8. extra skill points, max health. Rebel bristle back. Let's take some items here. The Shieldwing, yes! And we unlock some face paint. I didn't get to read that, come on. You have unused coils and weaves. I'll have to read it in post-production, guys. Yeah, I was definitely, completely, utterly, violently thrown off. I sincerely thought I was doing a side mission, and I actually wandered into the main mission. So we got that completed, though, right? And we get a bit of a glimpse at the beautiful world. Just look at it. Amazing. So what we can do now is we can go ahead and save. Alrighty, guys. So this is definitely filled with so much story. It is crazy. Something I'm going to promise to do going forward is I am very interested in listening to this story as much as I am able to. I'm going to make sure to put in points to where if anybody wants to just dive right into the action and, you know, skip over the skip over certain sections, you know, where especially when I'm asking characters questions after questions, you know, trying to get some backstory and lore to, you know, what's going on. That is perfectly okay. I'll make sure to put that in there because I would like to accommodate everybody to an extent. But if you would like to hear the Forbidden West story as much as I do.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier.
Death's door.
The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence in Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
So, of course, Aloy had to interrupt what I was saying there. But, you know, I know that there are going to be people that are going to want to really dive into the action. There are going to be people who want to see the world. So I'm going to try my best to, you know, put everything, you know, together to an extent that can accommodate everybody in some way, shape, or form. Because, like I said, this game is going to be very, very story driven, and there's going to be so much to dive into, and I'm ready to experience it firsthand. So I appreciate you guys coming out to the next one here. And before we wrap up, let's see what we have here. Rebel Camp, our first tall neck, because it sounds like we're going to be heading into the desert. And that is the next mission to take up. Right now we got 7 skill points, and we'll make sure to do some updates. We'll make sure to do some upgrades when the time is right. So guys, thank you for joining me on this one, and if you are enjoying the Horizon playthrough so far and you want to stay connected with the channel, just make sure to subscribe. Let me know what is your favorite moment so far in the Forbidden West story, if you are just now starting, or if you have started up to this point. What has surprised you? What has surprised you so far as the story, characters, any encounters that you've had up to this point? Just let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoy the commentary and the gameplay, you know, make sure to slap a like on it as well. I definitely appreciate any engagement to the channel. And share the video if you would like others to see exactly what we're going to be diving into and experiencing in this game. So I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you in the next Horizon video.